Hey guys, it's Yejin. If you've been watching these videos, you know what I'm trying to do. I have an idea that bots make a noise when they appear, and that you can understand when a bot's coming based on this noise. Now, if you've watched the videos, you've seen my first video where I make the case and tell you about the noise, and then you've seen my second video where I doubt myself and I feel like I have failed to prove it. So what I needed to do was go out and prove my suppositions about bots. And so what I decided to do was spend a lot of games where I landed far away from the regular crowd of players to try to get bots to arrive that I could deal with one-on-one, punch them to death, you know, outrun their bullets. This is clearly a bot. And, you know, kind of deal with them, like, just to make sure that everything, you know, was acting the way I expected. I thought I would hear more of them. A lot of times they would just run up out of nowhere. So at first I was killing them, but then I thought, hey, you know what? I should actually start using these bots in a better way. So basically right here is where I decided that I would start using them for grenade practice. This is after I had already decided to do it. I will show you a video in a little while where I first came up with the idea of where this goes. So you'll see. It'll make sense. So basically, I get to the part where I'm like, I should just learn how to cook grenades. I should get better with grenades. And it doesn't always work, but with a bot, you could sit there and take some shots and let the grenade cook and have some fun with it. Now, that blew him down, but didn't kill him. So I had to run over and finish the job off. Clearly this is not a real player, though. Although, surprising, there were a few bursts that came out of that one. So same deal here. You know, this bot moves around a little smarter than an average bot. But, actually, Osli. I feel like I've seen Osli before. I have seen Osli before. So definitely I've killed Osli before, and that was a bot. Okay. So once again, every time I think I've got a bot, for a little while, I was doing grenades. And this, you know, you may be right to point out, does not prove my claim. This doesn't prove my claim that bots make a noise when they show up. But we're getting to that. Because through this process, I found something. Wait, Aldo Ubarn. Aldo Ubarn? I've seen Aldo Ubarn before. Right here. Dead. I had thought that was a player in that game. Anyway. So here is essentially where I got the idea. Instead of throwing a grenade, I threw a Molotov. And I was surprised to see this bot run into the fire. Because no player would do that. You could actually see fire on their shoulder. Screw up with that grenade toss. I actually screw up with a bunch of grenade tosses. But it gave me an idea that maybe I shouldn't be using bots for grenade practice. Maybe I should be burning bots with Molotovs. Now, this bot really moved around a lot. And you could see it's doing bursts here and there. This is doing a lot of damage to me for a bot. It took me a while, but eventually I managed to do what you have to do. I don't know why I threw that smoke after. So essentially from that, I decided, you know what? Let's go find Molotovs, and when I run into bots, let's burn them. Let's see what happens when we burn them. And I discovered that bots do some interesting behavior. Now you see that bot is now laying down in the fire. Now it wasn't enough to kill him, but it was enough to do a fair amount of damage. I thought, well, a player's not going to lay down in the fire. But, you know, I'm trying to figure out, I thought, can I run in here? Maybe is it possible I'll find another Molotov? But then, I realized, no. I should probably just kill this bot. And then I verified something. That bot was healing, so they will heal. I guess Dr. Dan TDM is a bot. Either that or that was a player that was just acting like a bot. And so he's not really, part of this deal. He's screwing up my results. But if Dr. Dan TDM was a new player acting like a bot, he still basically functioned, kind of as I needed him to. The laying down makes me think bot. Now this also is a bot. Pissarro. I feel like I've seen that player before, but I couldn't locate the file, so if I've killed Pissarro before, I'm not going to be able to show you. So now I'm just in it. Now I've just decided, when I get bots, I'm going to flame them, and look what happens. They get hurt, they lay down, and then they die. And, I mean, does that happen every time? Okay, they get hurt, they lay down, and then they die. I mean, this is just not how players act. So let's see, this has got to be a bot. I mean, I was definitely having fun with this. Now, I was impressed that this one moved out, but still laid down, though. Laid down on fire. I thought maybe it's not a bot, but it's a bot. And second Molotov takes him out. Someday I'm going to make a video where I act like a bot. I'll team up with people randomly and act like a bot and see if that works for me. I'll have to remember some of these mannerisms. Okay, that one moved back into the fire and then just let itself burn up to death. Another bot. More fire. Flame. Lay down. Die. But for a bot, that one was a pretty good shot. It was doing quite a bit of damage to me. I guess my point here is this. I did this a lot of times. If there was ever anyone that didn't believe that this was a bot situation, you can't possibly believe that player after player after player is going to act this way. That not only are they going to shoot like that and not run for cover and not go full auto, that they're also all going to get hurt, lay down, into fire, and die. They would run out of the fire if they were really players. So, at the very least, we'll put that to bed. These are bots. I'm going to say confirmed. And I know that doesn't surprise anybody, because most of us, I think, already believe in bots. But what really got me excited about going through this process is right near the end, I had a couple of encounters. At first, I thought this was going to be my holy grail, and you'll see why. Here's somebody. I've got an AUM, which is rare for me. One AUM shot. That's nice. Robert Malone goes down. But then I hear that bot sound. And so I thought that bot actually materialized inside the building. When I went back and watched the footage, the front door was open. I think he actually didn't. But watch this. Okay, did you hear that? I went far, far away from the drop, and the drop was done. We were 2.5 minutes in. There was a strange noise and the sound of someone hitting the ground. I walk out, and there's a bot. So I didn't see it, but I heard it happen. He landed on the ground, and there was a strange noise beforehand. Robozak is definitely a bot. So I thought that was it. But then that happened. Did you see that? Let's play that again, louder. That player just materialized in the air and landed on the ground. Let's go slow motion. Materializes, drops. Sound. That's a bot appearing above the ground, landing, making the noise I've been talking about, and then getting killed by me. Alex Rowe is a bot. We saw that player appear. My claims are verified. I was right. And there's footage of it. So all there is to do now is to just go have a picnic. Just hang out with some good food, some, I don't know if we're going to call this good music, whatever floats your boat, you know, but as far as I know, it's the only place I can find music in the game. And just say, thank you for going on this journey with me. Can't shut that music off. Thank you for going on this journey with me. Thank you for being here as I proved my point, which is bots make a noise when they appear. And if you know what to listen for, you can hear them coming and take care of them before they give away your position. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. And please check my channel for my other videos. I feel vindicated and it feels pretty good. All right. Thanks, everyone.